ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight? What?
Earlier this year, Warner Brothers announced that Robert Pattinson would be donning the cape and cowl for Matt Reeves' upcoming film, The Batman, slated for 2021. Also earlier this year, Todd Phillips' solo Joker film took home Oscars, and many fans, with good reason, assumed eventually Joaquin Phoenix's Joker would clash with Robert Pattinson's Batman. However, recent scuttlebutt suggests that Matt Reeves is looking to cast an entirely new actor to play the Clown Prince of Crime, which, as we'll see, would ultimately be the best choice. What's up guys, I'm Chris Killian, and here's why Joaquin's Joker would be a terrible fit for the Batman. As I mentioned earlier, a recent report surfaced that suggested the Batman would cast an entirely new actor for the role rather than utilize either Jared Leto or Joaquin Phoenix. Obviously, this was met with mixed opinions. Welcome to the internet. By the way, we already knew it wasn't going to be Jared Leto's Joker. He's already got his own Batman. First and foremost, it makes sense why people would think Joaquin's Joker is a match made in heaven for Robert's Batman. Joaquin needs a Dark Knight after all, and Robert needs his own Harlequin of hate, but alas, it was never meant to be. According to Variety, when asked if Phoenix's Joker would ever meet Robert Pattinson's Batman in a future film, Phillips said no, definitely not. Joker was always developed as and intended to be a standalone story. At least it was, until it made $1 billion at the box office. More recently, director Todd Phillips has changed his tune a little bit, quoted as saying, "The goal was never to introduce Joaquin Phoenix into the comic book movie universe. The goal was to introduce comic book movies into the Joaquin Phoenix universe. So Jokerverse, here we come." It sounds like they might have sequel fever now, but it will still likely continue to center around Joker rather than introducing Joker as a supporting character. Another reason is the stark age difference between the two. Joaquin Phoenix was 44 years old when he portrayed Joker last year. While we don't know specifically how old Bruce Wayne is, Bruce is usually depicted as being between 8 and 10 years old when his parents are murdered. Considering we see that played out at the end of Joker, that would make Joker at least 34 years older than Bruce. That also means Joker would be running amok on Gotham City for at least 15 to 20 years before Bruce would turn a proper age where he could become Batman and take on the Joker. Can you imagine a world where Joker runs Gotham City for 20 years without Batman? Maybe I'm in the minority, but I simply have no interest in seeing a 30-year-old Batman take on a 64-year-old Joker. Granted, we've seen a wide age difference between Batman and Joker before. Michael Keaton is 15 years younger than Jack Nicholson when both starred opposite each other in 1989's Batman. At that time, Jack was 51 years old and, no disrespect, was clearly an older Joker. To film Joker opposite Batman now would make zero sense. You would either have to wait 15 years for Batman to age up, or you would have to age Joaquin with prosthetics and makeup to appear around 60 years old based on what's been established in Joker. Also, and I mean this respectfully, Arthur Fleck is no criminal mastermind.
I think I told you I'm pursuing a career in stand-up comedy.
Joker succeeded in being a character study about a mentally unstable person who spirals downward when nobody helps him. To add on to that, Arthur is also an unreliable narrator. By the end of the film, the viewer isn't even sure if all of this chaos has actually happened or if we've simply witnessed one of Arthur's many fantasies. The ambiguity of Joker's perspective makes it unlikely he would be the skeeving criminal mastermind from the comic books. It's also been reported that Matt Reeves plans to put emphasis on the detective portion of Batman. If this is true, then there's no amount of detective work that really goes into capturing Joker. He murders in cold blood on late night television, so there's simply no greater mystery to solve when it comes to Joker. So what do you guys think? You want to see Joaquin's Joker square up with Robert Pattinson's Batman, or would you prefer to keep them separate? Tell me in the comments or start a friendly fight with me on Twitter at Chris Killian and Instagram at CKComedy. For all the latest on the Batman or Joker, make sure you keep it on Comicbook.com, and thanks for watching.